try and run the operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Try and tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Play of 54 yards. First down, Panthers.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
Very good game catching ball in the backfield a week ago. They're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because it can really impact this offense. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
But they took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. And his kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they didn't come out of it with points. In a sense, they could look at it positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Dalvin Cook, the ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up
throwing his Cousins. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a gain.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Cousins from the gun on third. And it's caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Complete to number 28. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 10.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And this will be caught at the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
Second and 10 now from the 27. a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point attempt here still to come.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Panthers 10, Vikings 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. The 45. It'll be a gain of 11, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ten 3-yard score after 1 here on EA Sports.
10, Vikings 3.
Jet sweep. This is Johnson. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now a run with Cook. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 8.
Cousins now from the 50. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Got an open man, finding Jefferson.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Cousins now. It's caught on the right side of Smith. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To the air again, it's Cousins. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Cousins again. Batted in the air, now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. He's at the 50. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. This is McCaffrey. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
38-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Throw here out of the gun. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Following the interception, Cousins. And that's taken in. It's B.C. Johnson. And he is finally out of bounds across midfield at the 40-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. Minnesota. 47 yards.
At the 40-yard line.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Cousins. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Cousins. Looking middle, that's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
The ball
gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 4.
Now Cousins.
And 6.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 5.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Daniil Hunter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
It's 2nd down.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the 1st quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this 1st half of action. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. 2nd half action underway. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
That's the reason we go for circle round twice for the encore. You know.
Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. And he's got room. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 13. Big play there out of Cook. Give him 58 yards on the ground.
13-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Brings up 3rd and
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece.
That ties the game at 10. Dan Bailey to kick off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I'll give him points for standing in there and making the throw, but I got to take those points away because he threw into double coverage.
Yeah, he took the pop, you're right, but that's one maybe you just take the sack.
Yeah, I agree with you totally, and most quarterbacks don't want to eat the ball. They want to try and make a play downfield, but I think your point is spot on. Take the sack, don't force it into coverage. He was fortunate didn't get intercepted.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
And it's 3rd down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will tap this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10.
It's the score. Vikings 17, Panthers 10.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They'll run with McCaffrey. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up near the 44 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Cousins on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turned the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. This is fielded at the 27. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. First and 10. Cousins and the Vikings with a first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Cook on the toss left. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The ball carrier. Troy Pride on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup.
Again, it's Cook.
At the 44.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 39. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And again this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Back at the 25-yard line.
Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Throwing is Cousins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
At the 25-yard line.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Taking a shot for Samuel. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 19. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A toss to Cook. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Vincent Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Vikings 31, Panthers 10.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
At the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long. Back to throw here. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And
Complete.
A big play there for the Panthers. 45 yards.
First down, Panthers.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a run with McCaffrey. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Vikings' 26-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the play. And a Panther first down.
Here's McCaffrey. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Incomplete. The pass, incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Vikings 31, Panthers 17.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. Able to recover. The hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
First down. It's Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
At the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to get this inside the 30.
That's good.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
That was just a good example of taking what the defense gave him. No one opened downfield, knew where his safety valve was, swung it out to him. He gets upfield and picks up the first down. Well done all the way around.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Cook, the ball carrier.
I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
To pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
14-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Score, Vikings 31.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major